This is everything you need to know to complete the week 7 weekly parkour challenge, which will unlock the lightning pattern, and it is back to being by scrap run on every single parkour server. This one took me about 20 minutes to get, and I would have got it sooner, except the timer on this one is actually pretty quick, so you don't have a ton of time to recover from little fumbles that you make. Which leads me to my first tip, which is when you're going into the first gap, make sure you get a decent amount of paddling speed. You can get through that part slow, but you might as well get through it fast so you have more time in the end. This first bit is some undercarving, so you're gonna stick your hand in the gap and then bend your wrist so that your palm is touching that surface, and then spin in real life to carve. And then I tip that hand back up to release that carve and put my other hand on the ceiling and turn the other way in real life to carve the other direction. Although you can just paddle for that redirect too. At this point, you just want to make sure that you swing your head out and around this wall and then throw yourself up into these wall bounces. If at any point you pull your head into a wall that your hand's on the other side of, your hand will just pop out. And that brings us to our first pinch carve, which I had never heard of, but it's actually way easier than it sounds. Just make sure that your right hand here goes into the crack and then hug the wall with both hands and move your hands back in an arch to carve. And when you get to the end of these carves, you're going to need to make sure that you swing your head out and around the wall, because if you swing your head into the wall at all, you will just fall off because your hand will pop out. And then you're going to do the exact same pinch carve with your left hand here, swing out and around the wall, and then you just climb up to the last cube and you did the weekly. Congrats.